Onward and upward. Our first guest tonight wrote songs that became 10 gold records. At one time, he had composed 5 songs in the Billboard Top 100, an accomplishment only shared by the Beatles. This man is an actor, a restaurateur.
Yes.
A restaurateur.
I've been to his restaurant.
And a candidate for mayor of Palm Springs, California. Folks, please say hello to Sonny Bono.
Thanks. I looked a little different. I was going to come out in a sweater and Levi's and chastity, and my wife said, "You can't go on that way." And so we ran over to the store about a half hour before the show, bought the shirt, bought the pants.
Geez, you look terrific. And
Thank
I
you.
saw you in the hallway for the first time ever in person, and I was immediately taken. And I don't know how to make this not sound silly, but you looked, geez, great.
Thank you very much.
I don't know what else to say. And I understand you're expecting. You have
I'm going to be a papa. Yeah.
Oh, that'll be good. How many kids do you have?
I have 2.
2.
I have a daughter, 29. And I have Chastity, and she's 18.
Right.
And I got the new Bambino coming.
29, 18, and still coming, still arriving.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to know? I'm Italian. I'm pasta.
How many times have you been married?
I have been married 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah, I think I got it right.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
And now you have temporarily at least left the world of show business, although I guess politics is really not far removed from show business, but you're running for mayor in Palm Springs?
Yeah, and I didn't leave it. It kind of left me for a while. After Cher and I broke up, it got really hard for me. I mean, I love show business, but it got hard to...
Really rub it in, Sonny. Really go to work now.
Yeah, oh, wait till she gets out here. No, it's not going to be like that. She has nice things to say about you, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So anyway, but now you find yourself, you own restaurants.
I own a restaurant. I got bored. I was calling up people and saying, I want to work in show business, and it got tougher. So one day I did a movie. I was doing Airplane 2, and I saw this little building, and for some reason, people want to own restaurants. I don't know why. It's like songwriter, singer, actor, own restaurant, and you visualize it like being Humphrey Bogart in Casablanca.
Right. Yeah.
It's not that way at all. People steal from you.
It's tough,
all your
isn't it?
food goes out the back door.
Yeah.
Everybody's mad at you. The cooks walk out, and the sewers back up.
Yeah.
But you don't get to see that part of it. But
so
yeah.
now, but why did you want to run for the mayor of the city?
Well, I live in Palm Springs, and our city is a beautiful town, and so I opened a restaurant in Palm Springs, and I go, okay, here I am. And I said, well, I'm going to put up a sign and let them know I'm here. So I go down to the city and say, well, I'm going to put up a sign. They go, no, you can't put up a sign. I go, well, why? And they go, well, because. And I go, well, that's a silly reason. So we're kind of antiquated. And I'm a businessman there, and I have an investment there. And our town's not growing, and all the towns around us are growing, and they're kind of dictatorial there. And so after a while, you get mad and you go, well, I'm going to do whatever I can to change it. And they go, well, you try, son, you try.
So when is the election? The man is the incumbent. He's been there forever. Is that
40
the deal?
years.
40 years.
Yeah.
All right, enough about the politics.
Okay.
Let's get to the good stuff. What happened? Where did it all go wrong? One day, what happened? Because you guys, you were responsible, you molded, you put it all together, you had the look, you had the sound, you wrote the songs, it was your idea for the TV show, for the stage act, on, and then one day, bingo, it all goes south on you. What happened?
I ask myself that every day.
No, you don't. Do you?
No, I don't. You know, it is just so hard, I think, for 2 people to first be in love, and then be partners, and then be in show business together, and go into business together and be equal in that business together and kind of stay married. It's almost impossible
because it's not like an 8-hour-a-day job. It's round the clock.
And then you lose the relationship. Yep. And suddenly you're a business.
Yeah.
Like I look at Sonny and Cher almost like two other people. Yeah. I love them. I love yeah. Sonny and Cher. Tonight's as exciting for me. Yeah. Seeing Sonny and Cher as it is for other people. You know, you kind of feel the electricity of the two of them, I say, but it's...
Now, she's going to come out here in a second. When was the last time you guys appeared anywhere together other than, say, like, I understand you're pretty good friends at this point. You go to dinner, you talk on the phone, that kind of thing?
Yeah, we're good friends. And Cher and I have a thing that no one else will understand. Like, we could call each other names, or we could do whatever. But when we see each other, there's something that always connects us.
Sure, that goes right back to the very strength, the very heart of the relationship.
Yeah, that won't ever go away. Yeah. And I mean, we could get really, we could do anything. But if somebody called on the phone and said, "Look, I need you right now," yeah. That thing comes back, you know. But then pride enters into it, and what sometimes the public puts us against each other,
well, it's
you know,
the natural thing. You're adversaries.
Yeah, or Cher's doing real great right now. How do you like that? Ha ha, you know, and that sort of thing.
But you're gonna be the mayor of a city.
Yeah.
So you know she should think twice about crossing any town lines.
She better watch it.
Yeah. So she's gonna come out here now. We're gonna do a commercial and she's gonna sing. Now, when was the last time you saw her perform?
I saw her perform at the rehearsal, and.
Screw it, the hell with it. Let's cancel it now. We don't.
No, but I must say, it was a very touching, emotional moment.
Yeah.
Watching her work with the.
Now, will you sing? Do you think tonight together?
I'll sing with Cher anytime.
Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Get ready to hang on to something. Our next guest won an Academy Award nomination for her role in Silkwood and the Best Actress Award at the Cannes Film Festival for her performance in Mask. She also called me an ass right here on this show. This is her first album in 6 years. It's entitled Cher. Folks, please welcome Cher.
So many things, they come and go, like your words that once rang true, just like the love I thought I had in you. Now remember the thoughts of love, talking about the fire in your eyes, but you walked away when I needed you most. Now baby,
well. Come on. That's on the new album here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, you sounded great.
Thank you.
But I got. Oh, what the hell were you wearing exactly? Is there a fire at the hotel or something?
No, didn't you describe it as something to be worn? Oh no, an outfit you said of mine was. Did she think she was going to Darth Vader's funeral?
Ah, but I got to tell you, you have tattoos all over the back part of your body.
Yes, I do.
What is that exactly? It looked to me, it's like a Rorschach thing there.
So then it could be anything you want it to be. What did you think it was, David?
Well, I was stunned. I knew you had one back there because I'd read that you had one, and maybe you even told me you had one. But I didn't realize it was so elaborate. It was like a billboard. Like, that's a lot of work.
I have everything but the late night logo on there.
Well, let's get to work.
No.
Now, what do you think about this? Is this any kind of, does it bring back any kind of emotions, any kind of tensions for you?
I feel nothing.
Because you guys you still maintain an amicable relationship, right?
We have, you know, I think Sonny and I have, we were talking about this on the telephone, we have a very strange relationship that no one will ever understand except us. And I don't think I even understand it a lot.
I don't either.
All right.
Does it ever cross your mind, maybe in a moment of...
Do you know what a scoop this is? I don't know why. We should have gotten paid for this, Sonny, to come on late night and...
Yeah, I know. You're getting nothing out of this.
How about Zip?
You could have turned this into big dough somewhere.
Big bucks. I don't know where.
We're looking at scale.
Right.
Yeah. But do you ever think to yourself, gee, maybe we could get back together?
As in what capacity?
Get married again.
Well, I don't know. Mary wouldn't feel too good about that right now.
My wife wouldn't like that very much.
She's pregnant.
Are you friendly with his wife?
Mary, yeah.
And is Sonny friendly with the...
With your
I
husband?
don't think, no, I don't think, I'm not even friendly with my husband. I don't think you know Robert.
Yeah, I've talked to him on the phone. And he's really a nice guy. I've never met him.
So you've evolved beyond all of those feelings.
What are you trying to get to?
I don't know. I'm just killing time. Just killing time.
I expected more from you somehow.
Now, don't start, Cher.
Okay.
Don't start. Did you do it again? Is that what happened?
But what about I mentioned you in Letterman? I mean, I mentioned you in Witches. Did you notice that?
No.
They had somebody else's show, and I said, they had Johnny Carson's show. And I said, no, let's say Letterman.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I'm always thinking about you.
Well, yeah, I find that hard to believe, but thank you very much. What was the first... Did you guys work as a live act before you started recording?
No. Can I tell them about when we first met?
Yeah, go ahead.
When Sonny and I first met...
You have to clear this with Sonny?
Well, because it's a... Well, no, I mean, I just, you know, we've never actually...
Like who gets to tell the story?
Right,
Oh,
he'll jump in, but
okay.
you know how women are. I mean, I let him tell it and I jump in, but I just be in all the time. So, I was 16 years old, and I was at a radio station, and Sonny walked in, and people had been talking about Sonny before he walked in. And he walked in, and I swear to God, this has only happened twice, and they were both Italians. He walked in, and everybody kind of faded around, like in a movie. Like when you guys are doing, you know, that weird stuff you do, your shows.
Oh,
like
yeah.
The screen gets all
Flashbacks.
wiggly.
Yeah,
right,
right, sure.
And I looked at him, and I thought, that's the strangest man I've ever seen in my life. He had long hair and Beatle boots on. I mean, I never heard of the Beatles. And I started living with him, but he said, you could stay at my house if do you know how to cook or clean? And I said, well, I can't cook, but I could clean.
She couldn't clean.
And we had well, all right.
She was 16.
But I told him I was 19, and then he found out that I wasn't.
Told me she was 19.
And I said, all right, I'm not 19, but I'm 17, and next week is my birthday.
Right.
And I was going to be 18, but I turned 17.
She could lie. This kid could really.
I was living on the street.
She ran away from home. I didn't know that. And she looked 18, 19, 20. And
How old were you at the time? You're 27,
I was 27.
Yeah.
And so I saw her, and we double dated. She went out with her boyfriend, and she fixed me up with a girlfriend, and we liked each other.
We danced, but I had no...
Oh, yeah, I forgot that part. Oh, yeah. That was it.
Let the record show that Cher had no zits. She had a lovely complexion for a girl of that age, and
No,
Where did that come from? You
well,
just
because
flew
I was
that
going
one.
to try and think of breasts, and it didn't just come quickly enough to
Well,
me.
that wasn't important.
No, it was. It was very important to him. He invited me. Do you remember the day you invited me to the beach and you came running down the hallway? This was so awful. It broke my heart. He came running. You were in love with Melissa. He came running down the hallway, and I stepped out of the bathing suit, and he was like, "Oh, all right, I guess you could come along, come along." Meanwhile, we're sharing a bedroom. Women are coming in there, jumping over my twin bed to get into bed with him.
all right.
And I'm thinking, what is going on here? Do you remember that?
Yeah,
Me?
I do.
Okay.
I was crazy about her, but I didn't want her to know, so I thought I'd make her jealous
We used to go, like, we'd do things like go to the store and buy paint, and we'd sit home and, like, remember we painted that purple candle all day long?
Painted a candle.
No, we had watercolors, and it was our model. Anyway, and I told my mother I was living with a stewardess, and I lost almost all of his clothes because my girlfriend lived next door. When my mother would come over, I would take all of his socks and shorts and all of his clothing, run next door and throw it through her living room window. And my mother once came over, and I didn't get a chance to get everything out, so I put the socks and the underwear in the tea cupboard. And my mother said from another room, "I think I'm going to go make myself some tea." "No, Mother!" I went and threw myself. I said, "Mother, when I come to your house, I don't go in your cupboards."
Yeah.
Anyway, she knew something was strange.
Yeah.
You know, and also the stewardess was never there.
Bear in mind, she was 16 at the time,
Yeah.
so I could have, I
Right.
put
Well, I was
my
17.
life in jeopardy.
I was 17 at that time.
How long were you guys a professional entity together?
Well, we were professional 1 year after we weren't living together, so that was like 11 years.
11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
And do you like Sonny, do you look back at that and think, geez, those were two other people at this point?
Well, it's really weird. There's a part that I could kind of jump over, the beginning Sonny and Cher, like when we first met and we were together and we were first trying to be Sonny and Cher. They're much more real to me than those two people.
Like when you see this picture here, what do you think of,
I think of our bedroom.
aside from Sonny's stomach, what comes to your mind?
That's not his stomach. That's the way the photos do it.
Oh, is that right?
Well, show us your stomach, David.
No, well... now, I mentioned it to Sonny, and is there any chance in hell that you two would sing for us tonight together? Now, wait a minute, hold it. Because... Wait a minute. Hold it, hold it. Now, wait a minute. Hold it. Because none of this has been discussed prior to the show. It's sort of a last-minute thing. It's entirely up to you.
You are so full of... Somebody told me, watch out for him because they're planning to try and get you guys to sing. And I said, if he says, I'm going to say, take down your pants and show us you know what.
I can't believe the way you talk.
Why, you haven't rehearsed taking down your pants? Well, we haven't rehearsed singing
Well,
either.
Paul knows all of the music. This is one of Paul's all-time
This is a
favorite
dirty
songs.
show. I'm leaving.
You know the song, don't you, Paul? You guys are ready to go.
But you know what? You know what? Did I not even want to sing live? I didn't even want to sing live
But
tonight.
you
knew
sounded
this.
great.
Yeah, all right. But I have a sore throat.
Well, that's all right. It's going to be, and when we have it, it's on cue cards. It's
Are you
ready to
kidding
go.
me?
No.
But wait a minute. And you weren't prepared for it, Dave?
We were. We knew you weren't. Come on, this will be great.
I might do a couple of bars.
Okay. So we'll do a commercial, and then maybe we'll sing. All right. So, well, you wanted to mention something before
I want to plug one thing. I waited for Cher. I waited. She, she's doing solos, doing movies now. So I figured I'm going to get a new singing partner. So I've got a new singing partner.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Who would that be, Sonny?
And we're gonna premiere December 31st in Palm Springs. We're gonna open the convention center with a big 60s rock and roll show. And we're
She's
gonna,
blonde, however.
She's blonde.
This is for real? You actually have
For
a
real. I have a new singing
And what is her
partner.
name?
Her name is, well, I'm going to be with, like, the Mamas and Papas, Dion.
But who will you
Madonna.
be singing with?
I will be singing with Chastity Bono.
Oh, is that right?
He won't come out. She's hiding back there. And she said, "Do you think he's going to ask me to come out there, Mom? I'm not going to come out there."
So
Well, I wouldn't. do
she's a
I
great...
said, "I don't know. You can never tell what he's going to ask you to do."
Now, would you, if she came home with a tattoo all over her butt, would that drive you nuts?
Well, but you know what? I was 27 years old when I did that. My mother doesn't tell me what to do anymore. I have to tell you something. Today, Chastity was saying, we were discussing the fact that I wanted to get a mohawk one time. And Chastity threw herself against the bathroom door and she said, "You can't do this. You can't do that." And she said, "This is ridiculous." She said, "You should be throwing yourself against the door saying,
That's
you know,
right.
you know." But
Yeah. She's the voice of reason now.
She is the voice of reason. I'm very reasonable, but when you bring out the worst in me.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, now what do you think? You want to try a little of this now?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You have a kind of a sore throat.
Yes.
But you
and I was
sounded
really,
great.
Yeah, but I was so nervous, and I
We're all a
didn't
little
sound
nervous,
great.
but this would be a wonderful way.
I wasn't nervous to be on the show with you. I was nervous because I thought
Oh, well, there. Thanks, Paul. Now, it's right there. You can give it a shot. No, go right over there. Come on. You'll love it. Sonny and Cher.
Do I start?
You start.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out till we grow.
I don't know if all that's true. 'Cause you got me and baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
They say our love won't pay the rent before it's earned. Our money's all been spent.
I guess that's so we don't have a pot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I've got flowers in the spring. I've got you. Wear my ring.
And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around. So let them say your hair's too long. I don't care. You are can't do wrong.
Oh, then put your little hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Oh, that was my part. I got you to hold my hand. You walk with me. I got you to hold me tight.
I got you to walk with me.
I got you and I won't let go.
I got you to kiss goodnight.
I got you to hold me tight.
I got you and I won't let go.
I got you to love me so.
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Well, that was great.
You know, it's so interesting because we pretty much remembered it.
Yeah, no.
We haven't done that in how many years?
10 probably.
10 years.
Oh, son, no. Is it 10?
10.
All right.
Yeah.
But it sounded, you know, for the first time in a long time, whatever, 10 years, whatever, it sounded great. And it was the kind of thing that, you know, you get hair standing up on various parts of your body.
It's been 10 since we worked together, hasn't it?
All right, yeah, 10.
And you guys did this for scale. Thank you very much. I appreciate
I
it.
can't believe, you know, it was my idea.
Oh, it was? Oh, now you say it was your idea.
Oh, wait a minute. You don't think it was... Excuse me, Morton, where are you? Where's that guy? Yeah. You know what?
Oh,
'Cause he said
to be
Sonny was
together.
gonna-
That's
yeah, to
right.
be
No, I
together.
was talking about the song.
Oh, no, that
Yeah.
wasn't my idea.
No, but for you to both be here together, that
Yeah,
was
because
great.
someone said Sonny's going to come
But
on.
the idea of the song was his, right?
Was my idea?
Yeah.
How did it work out all right? Yeah, then of course,
But
absolutely
it was
my
spur
idea.
of the moment. But it was very spur of the
Yeah.
moment.
But you know, I mean, I
spontaneous.
really appreciate it because you didn't have to do that. And like you said, you could take this someplace and get huge money for that. But it was fun. It was a nice...
You know why? I would really rather have it not have been huge money because it was more that it was better. It was better that we came back together like this on this show because it's crazy, I think, as you are and all of your faults and all that stuff. But you know what I mean? No, but he borders on Johnny Carson, okay? And okay, wait. Johnny Carson once tried to have me thrown out of a house. Do you remember that?
I don't know that we want to get
Okay.
into that exactly.
No, because you're your boss.
Was thrown.
Good deal.
Was it his house? We'll be back here, folks. Just lovely. A little gift here from Cher. Sonny, thank you very much for
It was
coming
a
tonight.
pleasure.
Good luck in the campaign.
Thank
I
you
hope
very
you win.
much.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
you. And Cher, thank you again. It was terrific. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Good luck to
Okay.
you. Monday, folks, Martin and Lewis right here. Huh?
Steel pencils.
Well, I don't know that we want to reveal all of our secrets here, Paul. A week ago, was it a week ago, Paul? We had the tearful, joyous reunion of Sonny and Cher on our program, right here on this very stage. And one of the NBC photographers, Reggie Lewis, I believe is the man's name, took this photograph. How can we get a shot of this? Right there, Carl, can you do that for us? This is Sonny and Cher. I myself, of course, completely overwhelmed by the sentiment of the moment. Giant tattoo on her ass.